Hello everybody and welcome to the Gaiscioch Community Summit for Winter 2019. I am your host, the Captain of Fall Damage, Paglada, coming at you live directly from nice, warm Oregon. Yeah, get that, warm Oregon. Yes, I said it. I'm not even wearing a jacket. And I feel sorry for you people out in Chicago. My heart is with you guys. Please stay warm. That is terrifying what you guys are going through. Most of the Midwest, you guys are in a really cold area. So please stay warm, guys. We are going to cruise right on through this. There's a lot of good things I'm going to show you, a lot of new things coming on the horizon. I even threw in one little gem that managed to hit the trailer wire that I was like, wait, what? But I just have to show it because it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's the most unique concept I've ever seen. And I mean, come on, wood punk? That's a thing? Well, you're going to find out. So let's go ahead and jump right in, see what we got. First up, we're going to cover a little Gaiscioch news. There has been a little bit of stuff going on over the holidays, but for the most part, it's been a tame holiday. First and foremost, we lost a member, Ron, also known as Olistra. He has been pretty much one of our major driving factors behind our push to go back into Guild Wars 1 and get all those achievements. Several people that went with him definitely remember him. It was really sad to hear that he passed on. And you know, it's always hard when this happens, especially for somebody that, you know, joined us in 2012, was attending all of our events, coming to all our, I mean, pretty much everybody knows him. He was just this all-around great guy. So we are going to put up a little tribute to him in the Guild Wars 2 Guild Hall, kind of pay tribute to him and all the work that he's done to try to get people excited about going back into Guild Wars 1 and trying that out and getting all the achievements that they need to unlock the stuff from the Hall of Heroes. So we'll be doing a little tribute up there. If you have any good ideas on stuff that we should include in that tribute, please feel free to contact me. I'm always open for suggestions, and I think we should do something really creative for him. In any case, we're going to move on. It was a surgical procedure that took his life. So sad to hear that. But, you know, he's going to live on through us. So I look forward to paying him honor and respect and really kind of bringing him with us. So I've been trying to go through and clean up all of the old stuff and replace it with new responsive web technologies and getting things to snap right on your mobile device. And the homepage is entirely rebuilt. It is 100% mobile friendly, so you can check it out on your phone if you wanted to. I'm going to take you on a little walk through our navigation here in a moment. But first off, you do have the ability to search the navigation. So if you're looking for something in particular, just type it into that little search bar that I'll show you in a moment, and you can search it. You can also check out all the nice reorganization that I did. I try to make everything as easy as possible for you to figure out where you need to go. So it's kind of like a tutorial and navigation in one. It's kind of a unique idea. So definitely check that out. And let's go ahead and I can get you the little walkthrough here. Let's flip this on. There we go. There's our website. Yay! It's nice and responsive. So up here in the top left, you have your traditional hamburger menu. Yes, I think for April Fools, maybe you guys will be on the inside scoop, but I'm actually going to change this icon to a hamburger. Anytime this April 1st, it's going to be like a freaking Whopper up there. It'll be funny. People will get a kick out of it. So you click on that little thing, it opens up a menu. Inside here, you have different things. You have My Profile, which is where you can edit your profile, see your profile. You can also manage your characters. So if you want to edit any of the characters that you have, you can go right on there. Any of these little icons on the left will actually let you jump to the home pages for each of those chapters. All our social links are down over here. Need help will jump you directly into Discord. So you click on that, it'll jump you into the help desk channel. And then you got privacy if you're wondering about how private you are on Gaiscioch.com. You can also contact us with this quick little link down there. And so my profile is pretty straightforward. The big place that you really want to pay attention to is WordCamp. This is the hub of all activity on our site. You can go here, you can open up the leadership section if you're a Lord Gare or higher. Boom. And then you see your little progress right there, and you got your event manager, your schedule an event, and claim leadership all in one place. Makes it real easy for you to get around. If you're a under Lord Gare, or you're just a person that likes attending events, Fellowship's going to be where it's at for you. Click on that. You got upcoming events and claim participation. You also have a little progress right there. You also have Discovery, Lore, Artisan, Social, and Mentorship. If you are a mentor, if you've opted into this program, it's just one more fun thing that we can do to try to keep the new players coming back, having a good time, not getting stuck. So you go in there, become a mentor. Click on that. It'll take you a little application. Fill that out. Go mentor some people. It's a pretty good system for those of you that like to help out others. I highly recommend it. And then you also have your rank information. So down here you have your current rank. You have your credos, so you can easily access them at any time. If you click on that, you can actually see which ones you have available to you, so you can accept each one of those. And then you have another quick link to manage your characters, edit profile, log out. So outside of your WarCamp, you'll have notices. Anytime there's something important the website wants to tell you, it's going to put it in notices. So I've basically created this box so that anytime that I have something that I need to get a message across, or something's not right with your account, it's going to pop up a notice and let you know. For this, you can add your GW2 API key. This is the only notice I have available on this account, so this is kind of just a demo. You might have more. I think there's like total 12 things that could pop up in there. But for the most part, you usually should say empty, and if it is empty, it'll actually hide itself completely, so it's not there. So this will basically give you instructions, tell you how to add your API key, and you can update your Gaiscioch profile to have that information in there. Click on back. So pretty much you have the same things for chapters. Chapters are really cool. So what I did was I built the sub-navigation of the old site directly into chapters. So you can go, okay, chapters, so I want to go to Guild Wars 2. Inside here, you now have all your chapter information, your members, your events, marketplace, guides, helpful links. And then you go, oh, I need to get a new weapon. So you go over here, oh, I need a greatsword. And then you can just click greatsword and go directly to it. So you don't have to click on marketplace and click on browse and click on this, click on that. You can just go straight to greatsword. Another fun fact. I just type in greatsword. It literally will give you the quick path directly to greatsword. So you can search it, you can browse it. We also have the adventures. Adventures will give you all of our most active adventures right there. You can click on more to see the full list. Gaiscioch magazine, you can go directly to any section of the magazine site directly from here. This will be expanding in the future. Live stream, same deal. Event, this is the big one. So events, you have your public community events are all listed up here. These are all the big ones that we do during the year. And then you have your event calendar for each one of the games, and then event management down here. Now, if you had, say you were going to an event, so real quick, I'm going to go down here. Introduction to Raid sounds like an awesome event. Request to join. Now look, now there should be a agenda. So now you have agenda and tells you what events are coming up. You also have the ability to iCal sync your calendar and Outlook sync your calendar. So if you use Outlook or any kind of iCal enabled device, whether that be an iPhone, an Android phone, or Google Calendar, any one of those, you can port this directly into your calendar and then have it do your time translation. So if it's 6 p.m. Pacific, it's going to automatically change to your time zone for whatever device you use. So that way you're looking at your phone, oh, I have an event today at 12 my time, so it'd be really nice that way. So that's another little addition that I've added there and made it more obvious. Your mailbox will light up with subsections as there are mail items available. Orange means that there's an important notice. Gray means that there's just a notice. You don't really have to look at that. And then you also have access to the forums, marketplace, etc., etc. You have all the information about the community down here. Now, the thing about this navigation is it's going to change based on whether or not you're logged in or logged out and what you've what types of activities you're involved in. So it'll show you more ESO stuff if you're involved in ESO. It'll show you more GW2 stuff if you're involved in GW2. It'll show you more about your adventures if you're involved in adventures. It all depends on what you're involved in. It will hide or grow based on what you need. So I try to make it as personal as possible. So definitely take some time, browse around, enjoy it. And I think that brings us to our first little poll. So if you go to gsch.info/poll, it should bounce you on over to the question. And the question is, what do you think of the new navigation structure? You could love it, you can like it, you can say it's okay, you can dislike it, you can hate it, vomit all over that. So there you go, polling is open. Cast your vote. gsch.info/poll. And while we do that, if everybody can please type X in Twitch chat. If you'd like to win a Gaiscioch patch, go ahead and type X right now. We're going to roll for a patch. Type X in that corner. And yes, Kitty, I do ship international. Whether or not it arrives international is another story. Alright, let's go ahead and roll and see who wins. Congratulations, Meryl. I will be contacting you after the stream to figure out where to send the patch to. Or you can PM me in Discord your mailing address, and I will shoot it off to you. Alright, so now let's go ahead and jump into gaming news. And we are going to take a look at some of the new things coming this way. It should be a lot of fun. So, real quick around the industry, Guild Wars 2 Living Story Part 5 has a very surprising, emotion-jarring twist. Definitely check it out. If you have not played any of them, it doesn't matter. Just play that one. It's a pure gem of story writing. I think that they did a phenomenal job on this one. So definitely check it out. I guarantee you won't be the same after you play it. It is just crazy. It's a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. And we had Elder Scrolls Online announce their new Elsewhere third chapter coming out. So that's going to be coming out here real soon. I'll get back into that a little later. And we had Ashes of Creation announce their siege test is coming soon to Apocalypse, probably sometime in February. Really keeping those fingers crossed. That's the one you want to play. That's not their Battle Royale. That's actually Siege and Castles. Should be a lot of fun. Camelot Unchained has begun their siege testing, practicing with their actual siege artillery and breaking things and having some fun there. So if you are a Camelot Unchained tester, get involved. It should be getting pretty good right about now. Crowfall has launched their first major siege test themselves, and they have their first real campaign that is going to live and die and be resurrected again. It's pretty much their first major run as to what it's going to feel like when it goes live. So get involved in Crowfall if you're into that. Conqueror's Blade closed beta test is going to hit any day now. they're going to be making an announcement here real soon. Can't really tell you anything because they don't tell me anything, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to be able to go out in the open world, and you're going to see the Mountain Blades side of the game, where you're running around your maps with your little troops, and you get ambushed by bandits, and people are trying to attack you, and you're defending castles, and all kinds of cool stuff. We'll get into that a little later, and I actually have some giveaways for that. So, and then, if you have not seen the news about Unity deciding to prohibit spatial OS development, that's kind of weird. It's really weird, but hey, to each their own. A lot of game developers are really sweating bullets over this. They've been working on building their games in Unity and using spatial OS to handle their networking side, and all of a sudden Unity's like, no, that's no longer okay. And a bunch of developers were crying, and then Unity's like, oh yes, it is okay if you're already building it, just not in the future. So you can build stuff now, but not later, I guess. So Unreal said, hey, or I should say Epic Games, the maker of the Unreal Engine, says, hey, you know what, we're going to pony up $25 million for anyone that wants to convert from Unity to the Unreal Engine. Yeah, so they have a grant available if you're one of those developers that need a little assistance to be able to switch that over from the Unity engine to the Unreal Engine. Check it out. Look them up. Epic Games and Discord both decided that they were going to take on Steam. Said, hey, Steam, your astronomical rates to those developers are just pure tedious. We're going to undercut you by half of what you're pushing out for the other guys. So they're like, Epic is, I think, 13%, something like that, 13% of the cut. It's just insane. So a lot of AAA developers are going, launching on Epic's new storefront right away. Division 2 is one of those titles. So if you want to get Division 2, you're not going to find it on Steam. You're going to find it on Epic. It's kind of interesting. So major power play there, major power shift. Not sure what's going on with Steam. They're going to have to drop their prices, which is going to be good for the development world because the developers will be getting a better cut, which means that more games coming to Steam. If not, then Steam's going to dry up. Epic Games going to take the day, basically make Fortnite happen in the Steam world. And yeah, so that'll be interesting to watch. I'll keep you updated. There's a new game called Astelia Online. Now this is I'm going to talk about this one a little bit later, but it is coming west, and it's a little unique compared to the other Eastern games that have come west. There's also this game called Last Oasis that announced some interesting concepts, which I'll cover a little later. Pagan Online has revealed that it is a cooperative ARPG. It's targeting 4 players. So if you thought it was going to be a full-on MMO, sorry, it's just a 4-player game, kind of like Torchlight. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. I'll be streaming that when it comes around. I will keep you in the loop on how that develops. Torchlight Frontiers continues their closed alpha tests. Anthem and Division 2 are ready for new adventures. We got these set up on the site. You can go ahead and go there and sign up if you're interested in playing with us with any of those. We already have a PS4 division set up. I'm looking for somebody to run the PC division. It'd be a lot of fun. Have some people to join up with and go on adventures with. Should be a lot of fun. Path of Exile launches on PlayStation 4 coming in February. So that should hit sometime in the middle of the month. Should be a lot of fun for you PS4 people like myself. Breach has heads to paid early access. So it's, I think, $25 to get into Breach right now. So it's in early access on Steam. $25 to get in. It's a lot of fun. It does have some little hiccups lately. So the latency was a little bit of an issue last time I played. But the overall game mechanics are fun. So if you're into kind of a third-person shooter / comedic brawler, it's definitely a fun little game. And it's like 100% rating. So everything is rated. So it's a lot of fun on that front. So Atlas has suffered some miserable launches. I mean, just miserable. And they've had a lot of humorous hacking incidents, like somebody decided to prop in a bunch of World War II planes all over the map. Yeah, this happened on the live. They got access to a developer account and decided to spawn planes and tanks everywhere all over the map. And it was kind of comical. And then I believe like a week later there was like some incident with like cows or something. But yeah, so they've had some issues getting this one off the ground, and they've decided that they're going to move away from trying to take their game hardcore and focus on keeping it casual fun. So probably going to see a little bit of a dynamic shift in that one. It's going to be interesting to see how they manage to shake off that troubled launch. But as we've seen with Elder Scrolls Online, you can come out the gate weak and then really nail it home, like down the road. You just keep committed, you push forward, you keep making that product you've always dreamed of. You can really knock it out of the park in the long game, which is probably better than most of these people trying to knock it out of the park right out day one and then just abandoning the game later. So that should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get into some of the really good gems that we found.
Hello everyone, and welcome to some Conqueror's Blade news. I wanted to start off this video by saying a very sincere thank you to all of you who tested and followed the siege test that took place just a couple weeks ago. Thanks to your feedback, we really worked out the kinks and were able to really stress out the servers to make sure that Conqueror's Blade would be as perfect as possible when it launches. Now I have some very exciting news for you in this video. We're really excited to give you a very small sneak peek at what the developers have in store for our testers in the next testing phase. Indeed, the closed beta test is right around the corner. In the last testing phase, you were able to experience all the siege mechanics, the catapults, the armies, and the tactics that you had to learn to be able to conquer the castle. But in this testing phase, you will march beyond the castle walls. In the closed beta, you will know what it means to be outside in the open world of Conqueror's Blade, to march across the lands with your armies, amongst your friends, to conquer and explore. The features you'll be able to test are some of the most important game elements in Conqueror's Blade. Taking your armies beyond the castle gates means you will have to secure the lands around your castle. You will be introduced to things like the resource system, a crafting system, and a caravan network which connects your cities. And while everything you see is still in active development and subject to change, of course, we can't wait to open the doors once again. We really believe that in this next testing phase is where the community and our testers will be able to see just how vast and deep the Conqueror's Blade world actually is. This game is more than just epic battles. It is the embodiment of an open medieval world, where you, your friends, and your armies march across the land to conquer as much as you can. But don't worry, we'll be bringing you more details soon. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow us on our social media networks. We'll be hosting many activities and giveaways to give you a chance to win one of the coveted beta access codes. We'll also be sharing a lot of information on the features that the closed beta test will have. But if you can't wait, head over to our website right now. You'll see the most recent news, and you'll be able to secure and guarantee your closed beta access and access to all future testing phases. You'll also get your hands on the most exclusive skins for your warlords and your units. So thanks for watching, guys. I really can't wait to open the doors to the next closed beta test. See you there. Start off this video. Hello everyone.
Alright, there we go. I got it on the right slide now. This is Conqueror's Blade. It's a very big, like if you enjoy siege warfare in games, this is a game you have to check out. It's a lot of fun. I have not historically favored the Eastern games that came west. This game, however, is an exception to that rule. It is very addicting, very fun to play, and feels a lot like if you were playing Chivalry or Kingdom Come Deliverance, or, you know, there was Tiger Knight Empire War, played kind of like this. The Chivalry, if I didn't say that already, Mountain Blade, it's very similar to those type of games where you have to parry, dodge, block at the right time. For Honor's another good example. So this is very much like that. If you would like to try this out, I have two different raffles I'm going to do right now. One gives you one of the VIP packs. We have two different VIP packs. I'll tell you what those are in here in a second. Is everyone that wants that type CB? Looks like we got a few people entered. Alright, let's roll this thing. Looks like Micah gets a copy. Congratulations. And Happy Mancer gets our Conquerors. Congratulations. I will shoot you a PM with the magical details. Now let's go ahead and type CB beta for the closed beta opportunity while I give you a little rundown. So we do have a Tuatha Guild formed up right now in Conqueror's Blade. We have their house page on their official website. If you go to gsch.info/play/CB Guild, it will actually take you right there. You can go to /CB if you want to learn more about the game. And our Tuatha house is actually full for day one launch. However, as we level it up, it'll open up more room. In addition to the Tuatha house, we are probably going to open up several other side rooms with the help of Relic and Wild and any other Tuatha member that wants to join. We're basically going to form up, play games together. There is PvE in this game as well as PvP. So if you're into the PvE, I will be showing that on my streams. So there will be quite a bit of PvE, and I look forward to showing that all to you. So be sure to subscribe. Last chance, CB Beta, if you want to win one of those beta keys, there are 2. And if you get one of the Conquerors packs or one of those, you won't have to raffle for these because you'll already have it. So Gary C gets the first one. And Stickbender. Congratulations, Stick. So I will shoot those off to you after the stream. And we're going to go ahead and continue on to our second survey question. Head back to gsch.info/poll. And now we have question number 2 ready. Go ahead and cast your vote. What are you looking forward to with Conqueror's Blade? If you plan on playing, go ahead and cast that vote. If you don't plan on playing, what looks interesting to you? Let's see what you guys say. The Bandit raids are PvE, I might add. It is region locked to South America, Kitty. Sorry. They only have rights, the My.com only has rights for Europe and North America. But if you wanted to, there's always a VPN option. Wolven can tell you how. He did it. He came from South Africa and played with us. Kitty, I got a spare bedroom. Come on up here. Let's go. You can even bring Demos. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next little tidbit. tonight, Estelia Online. You're probably wondering, come on, Fog. First, there was Aeon. Then there was Arcage. Then there was Black Desert Online. Then Riders of Icarus. And then Bless. And God, I'm so tired of Eastern MMOs just destroying my dreams. Why do you bring this to me? And the weird part about this is the first Eastern MMO I have ever seen that actually allows you consensual PvP. As in, you aren't forced into it. It will allow you to go into an RVR lake where you perform the siege tactical warfare that we love so much. You're not going to be turning in your quest, your epic quest line where you can't progress any further and have 100 gankers sitting there waiting for you. No, it's not that type of game. You're going to knowingly step into the PvP arena, not get forced into it because you turned a certain level or you entered a certain area. This is going to be something that you opt into. So that's kind of a really unique thing. That's why I really felt that I should present this one. When they convert it for the West, they are getting rid of gender locking, which is another thing that the Westerners hate. They are also making it buy to play and getting rid of the cash shop altogether. Everything that was in the cash shop is going to be obtainable through achievements or unlocking through quests. It's going to be 100% buy to play it forever, just like GW2. So that's kind of a really interesting take on things. So I figured I would bring it to you guys, see what you guys think. If you guys like it, we will give it a try as a little community. And who knows, might turn into something big. The cool thing is you can recruit lots of pets and allies and call them into battle to fight alongside you in both PvE and PvP battles. So it's kind of like a card game in addition to an MMO game. So I'm thinking kind of sort of like Paladins was, where you get your cards and you stick them in your deck and then you go into war and you have those with you when you go try to cast certain spells and whatnot. So yeah, check it out. gsch.info/play/AO. Gave you a quick link. Next up. Alright, there you have it. That's my absolutely weird MMO slash multiplayer game announcement. Last Oasis is the first woodpunk game I've ever seen. I didn't even know woodpunk was a thing, but apparently it is. All I gotta say is I fear the day somebody invents fire in this game because wow. Um, the cool thing I liked about this was grapple hooks. I mean, come on, grapple hooks in a game, that would be fun. I'm a huge fan of Just Cause, and the grapple hook made that game. So who knows? This could be fun. It is a survival game. There are a bazillion amount of survival games out there, so its market is going to be really thin. So it's going to have to really make a splash if it wants to succeed. We're going to keep a close eye on it and see how it develops over time. If you want to check it out, you can probably find me in there. I'm definitely going to give it a try just to see how it plays. And yeah, radio's in. So you can probably find me in radio chilling, shooting our grapple hooks, swinging from trees and crashing into trees and falling off cliffs. You know, the usual. So we're going to go ahead and proceed. It is a faster paced gathering and crafting system, so they want to put more emphasis on fighting and less on farming, which I can dig. I can get behind that. And then you can build these huge war machines that you can drive into battle, and that kind of looks cool. I'm wondering how that's all going to work, because woodpunk, that's why. I just don't even know what to say, woodpunk. So let's go ahead and go next. Now we're going to take a look at some cooperative games. The first one is a very special game. This is a two-player game, so it won't be a Gaiscioch adventure per se. However, this has Gaiscioch through and through written on it. It is actually made by a member of ours that joined us back a little while ago, I think 2014 they joined, when we were first getting involved in Guild Wars 2. And he decided he wanted to make his own game. So he started working at it. He's now the CEO and kind of the game director of 9 Dot Studios, and I am very proud of this young man. So thank you for following out those dreams and making an awesome game I can look forward to. It's already pre-ordered. I'm definitely hoping that some of you guys pick it up as well.
Peggy 16.
So there you have it. It is definitely a game that I'm going to check out. It does. I played it about 2 years ago at PAX West and a little secret behind closed doors play session, and I have to say it played a heck of a lot like the original Gothic 1 and 2, not 3. Forget 3 ever happened. Never happened. Gothic 1 and 2. That's where it's at. And then it had some of the characteristics of Dark Souls. So if you are a person that doesn't like to use the dodge button, you might not want to play this. But the cool thing I liked about his idea is that he didn't want to make you this hero that's going to save the world. He wanted you to make the guy that was going to survive the day. Your goal in this game is to build a better you. Don't worry about saving the world. Don't worry about being the hero that saves everybody. Save yourself. Just take the time to develop your own character. Experience the world the way that you want to experience it. Don't worry about being some preordained hero. You are just you. You can do whatever you want to do. And the story is going to change every time that you play the game. So it's a really unique concept. I'm definitely going to give it a try come March 26th. Look for it on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. It has a full crafting system and a ton of fun waiting to be had. It was very smooth 2 years ago, so I imagine now it's even smoother.
Stop it!
I never pictured my first trip to DC would be like this. After we survived the initial attack in New York, our capital needed us. But with the country slipping into civil war, who can we trust?
After months of resilience, we have survived the virus outbreak that crippled our country.
Outside those walls, it's perdition. And whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
But the fight to save our nation from total collapse is far from over.
Get down! Everybody, get down!
Ruthless factions threaten to destroy the very fabric of our democracy. Roving packs of hyenas, religious outcasts, and depraved fascists prey on the weak and murder the innocent. For division agents still struggling to hold this country together, it's time we kick our enemies out of their castles. We will not compromise. We will never surrender.
This is our defining moment. Our chance to take back our country. Our chance to shape history.
Terminate any division agents with extreme prejudice.
This one is coming March 15th. Division 2 is going to be on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. We will definitely have a group of us playing PlayStation 4, so if you are a PS4 player and want to hook up with us, just simply hit us up in Discord. We'll definitely send you the information. Looking forward to playing this one with you guys. You guys can also watch this as we stream it on Mondays come April. So in April, on Monday, Radiological, Burial, and Faglada and Donna Liam will all be streaming this for your viewing pleasure. Should be a lot of fun. I don't know how many cliffs I'll be able to fall off of, but we'll find some. There's got to be. It is like a Tom Clancy style game, so they might not have jump. So we'll see. Makes falling off things harder. It does have PvE and PvP activities. It has a new conflict mode and allows you to compete in skirmishes and domination maps. So that should be an interesting new twist. So definitely stay tuned for that. Next up, one of your guys' personal favorites. You guys were talking a lot about this one last week. Looking forward to seeing you there.
I have seen the power of the Anthem destroy entire civilizations.
You have no idea what the Heart of Rage can do to that person.
I feel a new power in the world. It's calling me.
For generations, our people struggled just to survive.
Heading out.
Let's go!
The javelins allowed us to fight back the chaos. And the walls protected our families, loved ones.
Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
It's a freelancer job. Always has been.
But the Anthem still rages. And walls can only do so much. But with the power of the Anthem at my fingertips, I will end all this needless suffering.
So there you have it. If you have been playing the beta this past weekend, you definitely are probably either one of two people. One, couldn't get in and had all kinds of problems and probably hate the world right now. Or B, you did get in and you had a lot of fun and you can't wait for it to release. Those are the two variants I've seen. It is a 4-player co-op story campaign, drop in, drop out. Some people have complained that it was a little hard to beat the bosses solo. I imagine when it goes live, it'll be fine-tuned a little bit more. This is kind of BioWare's last hurrah. They've had a couple of really sad days previously, and we are really rooting for them to pull this one through because we love BioWare games. If we can get another Dragon Age out of them before anything goes south, it'd be really great. So yeah, there's going to be hubs where you can group up, go on adventures with people. You're going to be able to fight Colossus beasts, creatures, and monsters. Comes out February 22nd. We will be streaming it March 1st. Well, I think March 1st was the day. It's going to be Mondays in March, so do tune in then. We will be playing the crap out of that game. It's going to be a lot of fun. In any case, go to gaiscioch.info/play/anthem. That one should work. I think I broke my Division link, or didn't even update it. So sorry about that. Go Google Division 2. You'll find it.
Peggy 16.
Generation Zero. This one comes out March 26th. We're going to be streaming in April. And it is a 4-player co-op, drop in, drop out. Game set in the 80s. So robots took over in the 80s. You got to stop them. It's going to be a pretty interesting one. It is made by the people that made Just Cause, so if you like the over-the-top action, you most likely will find it here. So I will be showing this one off. I'm hoping you guys all enjoy it. It is one that I really didn't hear a lot about, and it just kind of popped up on radar. It is actually a lot cheaper than most PlayStation 4 games. So check it out. It's for PC, PS4, and Xbox. It is a lot less than $60. I think it's like $29 or $39, somewhere in there. So definitely check that out. You can use stealth and tactics to accomplish your mission with your friends. gaiscioch.info/play/GZ. Next. when Wargaming came out and said that they were publishing this new action RPG game, this co-op, and it's called Pagan Online, I was like, wait a minute, what? So I went to go check out. This is the same studio that brought us like World of Tanks, World of Ships, World of Planes, all the various wars of predominantly, mostly modern to futuristic style titles, and then they go and throw us this one right out of left field. Say, hey, here's an action RPG, and I was like, wait, okay. So I checked it out. I'm actually in line to help test it when it goes smoothly enough to test. And I'll be definitely streaming this one when it comes out, so you can stay tuned for that. Definitely will be playing this one a lot. It is kind of like you got this and then Torchlight Frontiers, and it's going to be interesting to see how these two face off against one another. So we will definitely keep it monitored. If you like action RPGs, I definitely would say try this. Give it a look. Go to gsch.info/play/po. It should redirect you to their homepage where you can sign up for beta. Look forward to seeing you there. So, now we're through all the new things that came this last month. It's on to question number 3. So which of these adventures are you looking forward to in quarter 2? Go ahead and cast those votes. And while we wait, let's go ahead and do another patch raffle. Looks like Carl gets the patch this round. So it looks like Ashes of Creation's Siege Mode and Anthem are pretty much tied at 17% apiece. Division 2 and Pagan Online are tied with 13.8% apiece. And then you got Torchlight Frontiers down there with 10.3%. Then everybody else is tied at 6.9%. So that's pretty cool. We will definitely be checking out each one of these. Oh, now you're just going to mix up the thing here. We're going to check out each one of these, stream them all for you, see which ones you guys like, and we will be covering them in detail as the time goes on. Now let's go ahead and jump on into the community update. This is kind of where we outline the various things that are going on in our community. Our eldership team for 2019 winter. Here's pretty much your crew: Guild Wars 2, Soren, Dargren, Gma Fog, Gilibod, Micah, Rylissa, Bree, and of course you'll find me in all of these places. Elder Scrolls Online, Sir Henry Vale, Kilted Piper, Tybor, Berga, Ian, and Verve. Warhammer Online, you'll find Radiological, Donnelly, Maintenance, and Married, all playing. And then I have a support crew that is awesome. They play all kinds of other games, do other things. Elena, Tip, Screenager, Smitty, Terror for Haggle, Salrina, Raynor, Secor, Varder, Prissy, and Izzy. Thank you all for helping me out. Nona is also in this list, although I don't put all the stress of being an elder onto Nona's shoulders. She just has to be awesome. That's it. That's all we want from Nona. We love you, Nona. So this month we had some new veterans and guardians. We have 3 guardians. This is kind of the next closest to becoming a warlord, where you start leading massive events and stuff. Battle, Luxor, and Tiberia. Congratulations to you 3. Veterans, this is kind of after you become a member, you become a veteran member. Yeah, go figure. These are kind of like our officers in our community. As you go through veteran into guardian, you're basically starting to turn into kind of a person that's looking out for everybody. So you start shifting focus away from yourself and make sure that yourself is understanding things and doing things, to making sure that others understand things and can do things. So Danzig, Kelsey, Robotsu, Vera Mist, and Lenny all pulled off their veterans. Then we have our members. These are the people that have registered to our website and have kind of figured out how to do the whole claim participation thing and accepted the first round of credos. A whole bunch of you guys, and congratulations to you all. I look forward to playing with you all. In the new member department, we had a bunch of new members this past quarter. Welcome to the family, guys. I do hope that you enjoy your stay. If you ever have any questions, hit me up in Discord. I am around all the time. I have my phone has Discord on it. You send me a PM, I will get it no matter what time of the day it is. So feel free to PM me. I look forward to chatting with you. I am always accessible, so please reach out and touch someone. Let me know if you need help. I want to say a special thanks to our patrons. These guys help me make awesome things like our patches come to be. They help us fund the website, so when we got to pay, the website hosting bills, they cover that cost. They keep me from having to do side work, which is great, so I don't have to carry multiple jobs. I can keep my side work as in entertaining you guys, building cool things for you, spoiling you all rotten. That's kind of what I'd rather be doing. So I am going to just keep on focusing on keeping you guys going, and thank you so much for helping out. Every little dollar helps. gsch.info/patron if you'd like to join the team of patrons. Thanks so much, guys. So let's look at the progress report. How are we doing this last quarter? Now, holiday season. That's all I gotta say. So active Gaiscioch population, we're at 544 as of last time I checked. And that's pretty much almost a little lower than what we were last year at this time. So we're going into our high season. So come February, we usually will see a spike through June. Like basically February to June is where we kind of take off to the races and then just kind of settle back down through the summer into the fall. And then we'll kind of, as kids go back to school, start getting a little increase. But those summer months are usually our low point. So we're about to hit our up point. The thing is that we're playing 3 games right now that all have been out for a very long time. So there's no new blood rushing into these games. It's pretty much the same game that we've been playing for like the last 6 years. So it's kind of settling down. I mean, if you look at this line, it's no longer like this giant curve straight up or this giant curve straight down. It's not people jumping into the game saying, oh, I love this, I love this, I love this, oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. It's just people like, hey, I played it last year, I'm still playing it, I'm going to keep on playing it through the next generation. So we're just going to continue on to kind of this pace until we come across something new that really causes a new spike. We likely will see a spike when the Elder Scrolls expansion comes out, and we'll likely see a spike when GW2 releases their little quarterly updates and whatnot. Those usually draw a crowd back, and then we'll settle back down, draw a crowd back, settle back down. That's kind of how it works. Active game population. So this kind of shows you where each of our little games are. I only did the major chapters, so Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls Online. Rift, we pretty much shuttered at the end of last year. Warhammer Online is still running in the form of Return of Reckoning. They are still drawing a crowd. Still a lot of fun to be had. We are rotating on Friday nights, Tier 1 and Tier 4, which is drawing a crowd. If that's your thing, come on out and play. But for the most part, big chapters, Guild Wars 2, 307, and ESO, 170. On the homepage, I have updated the numbers to start reading the last login that you are in game rather than the last time that you did anything adventurous. So it's going to update those timers. Like we actually have 338 players that have actually played the game. Of those 338, only 170 of them logged into the website. So there's a lot more activity going on in game than there is out of game. So definitely check it out if you're into ESO or GW2. Check those guys out. It's a lot of fun. There's a huge community waiting for you to be a part of. Our media progress, our trends are pretty much this little crawl upwards. We are going to hit 1,000 in Twitch subscribers this year, or Twitch followers. One way or another, we're going to hit 1,000. I'm going to make sure of it, even if I got to start giving away crazy things. We're going to hit that because we've been working at it for so long. We gain about 250 a year for the past like 3 years. So I think we'll hit 1,000 this year, and hopefully it'll get a lot easier to start growing as we move up the little leaderboard, and as people are watching these things, we get more visibility, which allows us to start growing faster. So once we get over that 1,000 mark, we should pick up that speed quite a bit. YouTube, I'm kind of changing what I'm doing with YouTube. I used to always upload every single episode we ever live streamed. 2-hour videos don't get watched a whole lot. I don't think a lot of people really want to watch 2 hours of that. So what I'm going to be working on this year is focusing on making shorter films, little clips, little highlights, what was funny in these episodes. You know, try to break it down into the small pieces that you can watch in like 3 minutes instead of 2 hours. And hopefully be able to simplify that a bit. So you'll probably see a lot less of the playthroughs or Let's Play showing up on YouTube. That'll just stay on Twitch. And then anything that was interesting, I will turn into a little clip and move over to YouTube that way. Twitter is constantly going up. Sometimes it went down. Like we had this little lull kind of in the August time frame when Twitter went through and they basically scrubbed Twitter and got rid of all those fake accounts. Like literally hundreds of thousands of fake accounts went out the window, and our Twitter numbers dropped by about 50. We didn't have that many fake people. But then we started climbing back up a little bit, had another little purge. We're kind of coming back up. So I think we'll probably break 1,000 by next quarter for Twitter and Twitch. That is kind of my goal. I want to get both of those over 1,000. I think it's very obtainable. I think if we start making shorter videos and maybe some reviews, trailers, and whatnot, YouTube can probably get there by next year. Mag subs, our magazine is kind of slowing down a little bit. We don't have a whole lot of writers anymore. Pretty much I'm writing a lot of it. I'm not sure how fast that mag sub's going to be able to go without more writers. So we're going to keep on pushing it, and hopefully people will pick up on it. We're at 488 subscribers for a free magazine that has no advertising in it. Gotta love that, right? So let's go over our chapters and adventures. This will be really quick. Guild Wars 2.
Ogden, it's good to...
About time you showed up. We're going to Thunderhead Keep.
Welcome, Scion and Champion. If you're here, the final confrontation with Krakatoric is imminent.
Logan's here with the pack. Same with Rox and the Omicron.
Let's ring this dragon spell one last time.
Just to be clear, you do know this plan is insane. Let's say bold. Everyone, listen up. Glint believed in us. I believe in you. Together, we're going to save the world and kill the Crystal Dragon.
There you go. All or Nothing came out. Episode 5 of the Living Story. It's a lot of fun. There's an upgradable weapons set now. There is a new Fractal Siren's Reef. New Legendary, which one of our members has already acquired. Jeez, you guys are fast. Ferris. It's a pretty cool looking longbow. So check that out. Bond of Faith, new mastery. Thunderhead Peaks. This is a cool place. I personally like it. There's lots of cliffs to fall off of. You'll enjoy it. And the new episode is a must play. It will kick you in the feels, and it definitely going to make you a little emotional. So play it. It is well worth it. It's huge. Got to try it. Great Terran Adventure is off to the races. We have concluded part 3 of 6 today. Next week on Saturday at 12 p.m. we will be doing our 4th episode, so definitely come to that. It's a lot of fun. It's covering all the Living Story Season 4 zones. We will be raffling off a legendary raffle ticket, which you can basically choose one of 4 legendaries. So yeah, we're going to give away another legendary. You're going to want to be there. Got 3 weeks left, which means that you can be in the running for that legendary. So far, 89 participants have registered and claimed participation. We've had a few more than that actually attend. You know, you usually get about 75% registration. So it's been a lot of fun so far. Come on out. It's a lot of good times waiting to be had. We're going to get you all your mastery points, do all the metas, get you some extra little achievements here and there, and then probably later this year, Q4, we're probably going to do a second chapter to Season 5, where we cover the new content that comes out between now and then. I wanted to give you guys a little update on our guild hall progress. As many of you guys know, we have been driving Gaiscioch and Anu, Gaiscioch and Morgan up through the ranks. We've been trying to push them high enough where we can claim castles and have all 6 buffs. All 3 of them are currently sitting at 3 of 6 buffs. All 3 of them are at tier 2 in the material levels. So if you wanted to farm the Gaiscioch and Raw tier 6 resource nodes, you could, and then you can log into the miniature guild halls, Gaiscioch and Anu, Gaiscioch and Morgan, and you can farm the resource nodes there for tier 2 supplies. We're going to take that all the way up to tier 5, so we're going to have tier 5 of each of the supplies, so you can farm your core room and then farm the primary. And that way you can maximize all of the supplies that you can get in the day. Should be a lot of fun. And yeah, we're sitting at rank 23 and 24. Population is pretty well good across the board. We've got 516 people in Anu, 539 in Morgan, and 306 in Gaiscioch. Gaiscioch is currently the one that we're filling, putting all the people in. And then we have a total of 712 active players trying to squeeze into Raw. So if you somehow get removed from Raw, just look for an invite to pop back up. I built a new system that automatically, anytime that we remove somebody, will automatically add them to send the invite again, so that you will have an invite pending waiting for you when you come in. So out of those 3 guilds down below, every single one of those people is invited into Raw when they are active on our website. So as soon as you log in, your name will pop up, we will send you off an invite, and we'll go ahead and get you situated. As always, if something breaks and you're not getting an invite, you can click this little button right here. Looks like a little refresh icon. And that will automatically pop you in there and say, hey, I need a re-invite. And that'll pop up a little notice that will appear in the bottom right hand corner for all of our elders. And it says, hey, so-and-so needs an invite. So they log into the game, send you an invite. You get it a lot faster that way. Otherwise, you can just wait for us to do it. And we will be happy to take care of that. So next up, Elder Scrolls Online. And there you guys have it. The next chapter of Elder Scrolls Online. Looking forward to seeing this one come June 4th. We will definitely be getting a little group together to run through some of this content. I am looking to see about getting the Chronicles of Tamriel going again for this little here launch. The cool thing is they're going to be releasing a year worth of content for this. So there will be the Elsewhere Zone, there will be a Seasons of the Dragon, which is going to be a multi-part story that is told over the course of the year. So that's going to be a whole year worth of content that we'll be experiencing. The Necromancer class is coming soon, the Sunspire Trial, Dragon Hunt events, and new delves, public dungeons, world bosses. There's supposed to be some changes to the AVA, which I think include moving the center area out of AVA into its own little area, so that's kind of cool. And then there's new collectibles, crafting motifs, and gear. Check it out, gaiscioch.info/play/elsewhere. And cool fun fact, did you know Google can autocorrect elsewhere? Yeah, it actually knows that it's a word that needs to be spelled right. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, is ESO worth playing in 2019? Good friend here, Verve, has started to post about it. He's going to be running some events, either Mondays or Sundays, to help new players and returning players get reacquainted with the game. It was voted top MMO 2 years running, radically rebuilt. I had to throw in radical there just because it's a cool thing to do these days. But it has definitely been rebuilt since launch. It is not the same game it was when it launched. This is one of those stories where the game comes out of the gate, crash lands, blows up in a bad way, and everyone screams bloody murder, and then they don't take no for an answer. They're like, no, we're going to make this be the game that we envision it to be. And they stuck with it. They churned through the hours of tedious work to make this game what it is today, and they definitely made a more successful game today. So check it out. If you haven't tried it since launch, you should really reinstall it and give it a try. It's a great time for a second look, and you can get the Elsewhere, Somerset, Morrowind, and the base game for $60 now. So if you're looking to first time try it, grab that pack. You can get all the content up till now. Should be a really good way to get reacquainted, and hit up Verve, Kilted Piper. They will get you acquainted and let you know what's up. Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning, also known as Return of Reckoning. We are active on the Return of Reckoning private server. There is only one. We are rotating between Tier 1 and Tier 4 on Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific. We are 100% order focused, open to all players new and returning, and we are in the market for a new alliance. Over the last week, our alliance exploded, and there's like 4 guilds left, one of which is I've never even seen online. The other which decided that they're going to play another game, and then the other 2 are us and our friends Knights of the Brotherhood, who are shopping for a new alliance. If you know somebody that has an alliance in Return of Reckoning and you would like to have some people that like to lead events, we are definitely looking, so hit us up. And gaiscioch.info/war to learn more. Social Adventures, also known as Gaiscioch Adventures. Here's our lineup right now. These are the active rooms. So we have Fallout 76, Grim Dawn, Dauntless, Dungeons and Dragons on multiple fronts. We have the DDO, we have the Dungeons and Dragons group, we have the tabletop group that's going. Guild Wars 2 is now up and running, thanks to Ron. And we have Warface, Space Lords, Black Desert Online, Breach, Eden Rising, Supremacy. All of them are being played regularly these days. Check out Anthem and Division 2 as new adventures that just entered the fold there, so hook up, meet some people, go play some games. Gaiscioch Magazine! This last quarter we launched our 17th issue. We changed to a new web-based magazine format. We got ourselves included on Flipboard. We interviewed 4 developers. That was probably the most we've interviewed yet. Most improved website layout. If you have not seen it, go take a look. It's a lot nicer than it used to be. And new features coming soon. Check it out, www.gaisciochmagazine.com. Now for the live streams, and then we'll be opening it up for a little Q&A. If you have a question, be sure to get it ready. Ask me anything. It's coming up next. that gives you a little overview of our PlayStation Adventures live stream. That's our Monday through Friday 3 p.m. live stream. That's Pacific time. We will be streaming all kinds of fun things coming February. We have a lot of really cool games that we enjoy. Look forward to showing you them. On Sundays, 11 a.m., we have the streams of Epic Adventure, new game every week. We try to pick out all the interesting games, both new and old, and try to stream them in search of the most epic adventures. Mondays, we have 3 p.m. PlayStation Adventures, which will be Warface. We have 6 p.m. Guild Wars 2, Siege War. Look forward to seeing you there. Tuesdays, PlayStation Adventures with Earthfall. Wednesdays, PlayStation Adventures with the Live Lock. Thursdays, 3 p.m. PlayStation Adventures with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Friday, 3 p.m. PlayStation Adventures with Space Lords. If you don't know what Space Lords is, you should Google it. It is a free game, and it's surprisingly fun and addictive and really needs a Netflix series. Netflix, if you're watching, Google Space Lords. Play it. Laugh your butt off. You will see what I'm talking about. In any case, Saturday is Great Tyranny Adventure. We have 3 weeks left, and then we'll be back on the Weekend Warriors rotation. Look forward to seeing you there. gsch.info/Twitch for the quick link. You can also go to twitch.tv/the Gaiscioch family if you're feeling like you can spell good. Yeah, nobody ever said that. gsch.info/Twitch. It's a lot easier. So, here we go. We're going to open up the floor. If you guys are in Discord, feel free to ask a question. Type GSCH in Twitch chat if you'd like to win. Getting quite a few of you. Gonna give it another minute here and then we'll roll. Anyone have any questions? Alright, let's go ahead and roll for that last patch. Telania GSCH, congratulations. What type of content are you looking for writers to write about in the magazine? We have a simple philosophy here at Gaiscioch Magazine: write about what you love. Don't write about what you hate. We want people to enjoy what they're writing about, so if you enjoy something and want to write about it, we will publish it. Pretty much any game content, definitely. Anything that you're involved in, really. We've had cooking articles in the past, like actual cooking articles. We've had artists post stuff. If you like interviewing people, I can get you in touch with people to interview. I'm really good at getting us a foot in the door to interview somebody. So, if you're interested in writing for us, we can definitely use you. There's no bad writing. We have editors that will make you sound brilliant. So, just look at me. I post in the magazine. I've written over 100 articles for the magazine, and the editors make me sound brilliant. Y'all know I'm not. So, just right away, we'll make it shiny. You're very welcome for putting in the effort into this community. This is a little project that I started a long time ago, and I just wanted to make a home where everyone could feel like they belong, and I think we've done that. And it's just been a lot of fun. I've met so many wonderful people and so many people that have literally changed my life. I just can't stop. The only way I'm stopping is with a foot in the grave. So You know, we're going to keep this ship rolling. Maybe even it'll last longer than I will. So we're just going to continue it out, have a good time, make some epic memories, make some lasting friendships, meet people all over the world, and put down those barriers that try to divide us each and every day. Alright, I think that's it. I will go ahead and contact all the winners of prizes, and thank you so much for being here. As always, you can hit us up on all the social medias. Oops.
I don't know, but you brought tears to my eyes. Thank you, Fox.
Aww, I miss you, Salty. And I will be in ESO real soon. I'm actually looking to try to get a Thursday event going here real soon. So, might be Thursday late night, don't know. We'll see when I can play. Hopefully I can get something scheduled. In any case, look forward to seeing you all again soon. Sorry about the little annoying thing over here covering things. I was originally going to have it in a little box on the left, and then I'm like, nah, that looks stupid. I'm going to put it down at the bottom, and then I never went to the last slide again. So there you have it. I'm not perfect. Nope. I'm just a vampire. I'm not perfect. I'll see you guys all again soon. Thanks so much for being here.